Hey everybody, just want to send a quick message. We're here in South Africa right now. Just wanted to let you know that we've been praying for everybody. Super excited about obviously the new 2.0 system that's going on right now. It's going to be launched in the next couple months. What we really want to do is make sure that everybody understands this is a time that's going to be a little bit of a transition, but really what we want to do is stay focused on what currently we can do. One of the things that Steve Merritt talks about is that we really have the opportunity of a lifetime because of what's going on with this new comp plan, but we're basically, it's the same program we're going to be doing for the next few months. So you don't want to focus on that new system yet. You want to basically, or the new compensation yet. You want to let people know about it. But there's a great video from Danny McDaniel that we're going to recommend that you actually get a hold of. We're going to send it out to everybody. We're sending this out to the leaders so they can send it to the rest of the team. We want to make sure that you get this message specifically to know that right now is the time to run. The message that Danny McDaniel did on the compensation plan, you want to be able to patch and point. When someone says, I got questions about this, question about that, because there's going to be a lot of questions on the compensation. We had questions, but again, when Danny put that video together, I said, it's perfect. So we're going to basically send that out. There may be new versions of that, new videos that are going to be coming out, but in the meantime, we're using that video to basically point that to people, try to answer some questions, but I'm not going to be spending hours of my time over the next several months explaining how this compensation plan works, the 9 ways. No, we're going to be basically pointing people to a video, say, here, take a look at this. You may have a couple of questions afterwards I can answer, but that's it. So what we want to do is focus on right now the task at hand. And really the task at hand is to accelerate during this period of time. The reason why is because over the next couple months, we literally have an opportunity to bring more leaders and bring more people in that we can actually make a greater impact, because those people are going to bring people in. We're going to bring people in, who are going to bring people in, that all of a sudden, now when they have this open, now it's going to be a massive swell of that. So if you think about right now, this is a team, a little over 400,000 people from my understanding that are on the team. Our goal is what? 1 million strong, right? So that's the goal we're going to be at. So you really want to think about this is going to happen, whether you and I take advantage of this or you and I are part of it. But I want to challenge you to think about what is your number by the end of this year. Where do you want to be? By the end of this year, how many people on your team, and how many people do you want to be at next level? How many people are going to be, watching next level internationally, and how many people are going to be there, personally in person? We're going to be in there in person. We're going to be super excited about, obviously, we get a chance to see everybody, but more importantly, set some goals like never before. And I'd say even up your game. We're telling people to up your game a little bit. We just upped our game. We're asking people to do the same thing. The reason why is if you say, well, I'm talking to 3 people a day. Well, see if you can talk to 4 people a day. See if you for the people that really want to grow in the next couple of weeks, talk to 5 people a day. And again, it's not like we're talking to 50 people a day. We're just talking to a little bit more, right? That one extra can make a huge difference every single day. If you're talking to 2, try to do 3, whatever your number is, right? I'll tell you right now, Matt and I were doing 7 people a day, basically 4 days a week. So our goal is 25 new contacts, brand new contacts. This is not old contacts, 25 brand new contacts per person per week. Now, again, if we don't hit the goal, we extend it out and do everything else. So, but once again, we can't stop talking to people, as you know. So we're having a massive explosion already happening here. We got all these new people. We're getting signed up, a bunch of leaders. God's introducing us to amazing people because we're asking him to do that. Now, if you're a Christian, that's what you want to do. You want to say, I'm going to ask, because one favor from the Lord is with 1,000 days of labor. You think about that for a minute. You think about what Steve and Gina Merritt, the leaders that they have on their team, that was favor from God. It was relationships that they had, and those teams have exploded. There's new ranks that are going to be coming out. What rank do you want to be at when they launch this, right? And what rank do you want to help your people be at? So strategize, look at where they are, and that's one thing you can do with your people. Strategize, go, okay, where are they now? Where can they be? Take advantage of the upfront bonuses are going to be kicked in, and all the other things are going on with the brand new people when that's available. Don't worry about it now. Build the teams, build them quickly. So we're going to be doing other trainings, other people doing different stuff. A lot of the leaders are going to be doing different trainings, but we're accelerating like never before. So our phones still work here in South Africa. Our texts still work the same. Once again, for people who use WhatsApp, can you shoot us a WhatsApp message? But our phone and texting, it works the same as it was at home. So nothing's changed. So if you need to get a hold of us, but I would recommend getting in touch with a leader who's running your team and say, this is what I want to do. This is who I want to help. This goals I do, and they will help you do that, and then be accountable to them. Be accountable to them. Now, if you don't have somebody, reach out to us. We will help you. We're taking the time and finding the right people. We're really identifying the right leaders right now. We're finding that, like we talked about at the Super Saturday, the ABCDE legs, basically 1 through 5, who we're going to spend our most time with, and we're going to be working with those people. So if you want our time, you better be working, because we're going to work with the people that are working. If you got questions, talk to the leaders. Again, we can answer questions, but more than likely, we're going to point you to a video that's going to explain it more in detail. So really take the time now, really strategize with your teams and say, what can we do to empower you to get to the next level? How can we help you help people get to the next level? And I'm not just talking about, the function coming up, because that's very, very important. You want to have as many people there as possible, but you want to say, okay, if I'm a director, how do I get to a senior director? If I'm a manager, how do I get to director? If I'm a senior director, how am I going to get to executive, right? All these different levels that we're basically working with. For those of you that are at the higher levels, how are you going to get to presidential and senior presidential, right? Because if you understand the new structure, you're going to be very, very, very happy with everything that's going on. So once again, we're going to be sending out the video from Danny McDaniel. Take a look at it, watch it again, but utilize it as a tool. You don't want to be the one explaining this to everybody. You want to point them to the video, patch and point, right? And that's what we're going to continue doing. So again, we love you. We're praying for you. Men and I are here. We're praying for specific, people. I mean, not specifically everyone on our team, but specifically about that God's going to give you favor. He's going to give you increase. He's going to give you overflow. He's going to connect you to the right people, the right mentors, the right leaders, the right influencers to be part of your team. Be praying for your team the same way. If you're like us as Christians, be praying for your team the same way. And again, just every day looking for the right people that we can help and we can work with to make the greatest impact. Because we are going to 100,000 strong. That's our team. We're going to 100,000 strong. We're going to be basically doing that as they go to 1,000,000 strong. So we're asking you to step it up. So you want to look at your number and say, well, I want to be at 1,000, or I want to be at 10,000. I'll be whatever number you want to be, and we'll help you get there. So God bless you guys. We're super excited. This week is going to be an amazing week. Tie into all the meetings. Explosive things are happening, and this is your time. And guess what? This is it. God bless you. We love you. Talk to you real soon. Thanks.